Hello traders, welcome to the SMC Trader. Today we will go through the strategy that I showed in my main channel on ChrisFX, and this strategy takes place only on the 4-hour time frame, and it is for you who have daily jobs and cannot be in front of your charts the whole day. So let's say no more and let's begin with the strategy, and then we are gonna do backtesting as we did in the previous video with Naked Markets, which is the software that I'm using, and I have the code down in the description for a discount. Let's begin with the video. And as I said, the strategy takes place only on the 4-hour time frame and takes advantage of fair value gaps. And it is very simple. Let's assume that here we are having this current price leg and this one right here, and that there is a fair value gap all the way over here, even larger. I do not care. Now, the thing that you want to do in this occasion is very simple. You don't need to scale down to lower time frames. This is a strategy that you can use only on the 4-hour time frame. You will be expecting for price to get back into your area, of course, into your fair value gap. And what you will be doing now is something that I'm gonna be drawing. This right here is supposedly a bearish candlestick. Okay, this is a bearish candlestick right here. Let's suppose that price has come back into your area. Excuse me about that. Like that. And now I'm gonna draw exactly what is happening right here with price action. This is a candlestick inside this area, and then let's suppose that you have another probably candlestick right here like that with a wick below it. Let's draw the wick right here. So what you will be doing in this occasion, you will be doing either one of the two things. Either you will be seeing, let's say, you will be doing one thing, but you will be trying to identify some form of either equal lows. Okay, so let's suppose that you would be identifying something like that. Let me draw it for you. This is a bullish candlestick now. Either you will be expecting to see some form of equal lows, such as in this occasion right here. Okay, it is kind of equal, this one, this low with this low. Right here there is trendline liquidity, and you will be expecting, this is trendline liquidity, or you can say they are almost equal lows. You will be expecting a break below this area with the next candlestick and a grab of further liquidity. Let's do that as a normal line, and this is gonna be something like that. You will be expecting to see a grab of additional liquidity, and we have such thing in this occasion exactly right here. You see this wick penetrated above those two almost equal lows, guys. Okay, so we had this candlestick, this right here, this whole thing. If I'm gonna draw it on a lower time frame, it's gonna be like that, and from here it would be like that and that. And now people on this pullback of this last candlestick, which I'm drawing exactly right now, they would be entering right here on some form of fair value gap. Nonetheless, you are waiting for this extra sweep of liquidity. This means that you don't need to go lower on a lower time frame and check it out. It is available if you have, it is a very good strategy if you have a daily job. So now you will either be looking for this thing right here, or let's assume that there are no, let's say, almost equal lows. So in case that you don't have equal lows, it is fine. This on its own is more than enough. The first candlestick that rejects, you are not entering. You are entering on the second one, which is penetrating below the second candlestick. Now, in the occasion that this one wouldn't exist, and that, let me go ahead and grab those things together, and that, let me see how to grab them. Okay, this thing would have happened right here, you would still enter your trade, because this has a rejection right here. The reason why we didn't enter on this one, because there was no rejection. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do something very nice. I'm gonna open naked markets, and those things, guys, I'm teaching such great strategies in the academy. There are so many videos. I have created successful traders, especially the past 2 months. I have created very good traders, successful traders who are rocking it. They're absolutely rocking it. We have very high winning percentages, and you should go ahead and enroll in the lifetime program. You will not be missing out. I'm updating this thing like crazy. The academy is being updated with content that you don't see anywhere else. All the other people are showing you the same bullshit. Actually, it is bullshit. It does not work in the real market what they're showing you. Come and test my things, and if they're not working, come back and tell me, Chris, I tested this and that and it's not working. More likely than not, you're gonna come back and tell me, Chris, I passed my challenge as I'm showing my trades and I'm doing great. Actually, I'm going live every single day and taking the trades live, contrary to the 99% of the other traders who are scamming you, and they're just sending the signals way after the trade has played out. So now let's go ahead and open Naked Markets is the software that we are gonna be using, and I have a discount code in the description for our only. I will name it. We will start with an account of 100,000. Right here I will click next, Euro US dollar as my pair, and for the starting date we are gonna do it randomly again. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna open a random number generator. Okay, and you see here, if I generate, this is absolutely correct. This is not a scam what I'm doing. If I choose another number, it will just generate between other numbers. I will be choosing from 2019 until 2022. Okay, so 2019 until 2022. So 2021 is the year. Let's type it down here, and now I'm gonna be choosing from 1 until 12 to find out which month, and it is December, the 12th month. And now I'm gonna be checking out which day of the month, and this is gonna be the 21st of December 2021. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and say right here, let's scroll over here, 2021 December, and what day did we say? 21, the 21st of December 2021. So I'm starting on a random date, GMT -5, even though I don't care. We are not gonna be using any, let's say, zones, kill zones or other stuff like that, but I'm gonna be using a real spread, guys. I can do that and I will have a huge advantage, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna use a real market spread. I'm gonna say finish, and here we are. We can start with the backtesting. All I'm gonna do, I will go and do the default settings, which are those ones right here, and everything is gonna take place on the 4-hour time frame. So if we were to join anywhere here, it would be from this FVG, but as I said, I would like to see another break above this one right here, above this candlestick right here, guys, okay, where I have this liquidity. So let's go ahead and see if we have a further penetration, which we don't, unfortunately, but we proceed. Okay, now this is not the candlestick that you want to see in order to enter, of course. Okay, even though this might work, this is not what I want to see. So I'm gonna proceed. And now we have created new structure, which is exactly right here. This is another fair value gap. So let's go ahead and see if we will have a tap. Here is another fair value gap, by the way. I will be highlighting all the fair value gaps that we might have, and I have my rectangle. This has been tested once. If it gets rejected twice, I will be entering. This, of course, is not the candlestick that you want to see, so we cannot enter here. This is not the candlestick. These I might consider entering on this one because yes, it is on a different fair value gap. It has happened on a different FVG. Excuse me. Let me do that. Excuse me, guys. Which is all the way down here, but it is quite a nice candlestick. And if you consider what happened over here is what I told you. So what has happened? Price went down, and then what we saw right here, price went up and then down and then up again. People entered all the way over here, and now it penetrated below and it's going up. It might be just a great grab of liquidity. So let's just go ahead. Of course, I don't have enough space until I enter this area right here. I mean, from here until here, with the stop loss right below the candlestick, I don't have enough space. But what I'm gonna be doing, let me check it out. I'm gonna first zoom out, check out the trend a little bit, even though this, if it plays out, I can easily get a 3-to-1. I'm gonna be targeting a fixed 3-to-1, guys. So I'm gonna say trading new instant order right here. It is very easy to add orders over here, and I will say 1% of the account. I'm gonna be buying. Stop loss, you click on this thing and you say right below the candlestick and take profit. Let's see somewhere. This is how many pips. This is how many pips is the stop loss. Well, we can adjust it always. So let's do, let's say 33. Let's do 90 pips. I think this is gonna be a 3-to-1. Let's check it out. Okay, I have bought right here 31 pips. Yeah, 90 is almost a 3-to-1 RR. So we are in the trade. You can see the results on the bottom, and let me see if I have my face right on the bottom. So I'm gonna move my face exactly right here, and I'm gonna move forward. We are in profit. You see down here, we are in profit, guys. So I keep going and going. We're not out yet. Now we are out of the trade. The remaining part of this fair value gap is being tested. Pay close attention now. Why? Pay very close attention. This right here was liquidity, almost equal lows here and here. Okay, and those got broken. So let's see. This is spectacular. Even more liquidity grabbed. I'm entering again. So you can see the balance down here. We have lost 1%, $1,000. No problem at all, because I'm gonna go ahead and I will say new instant order, guys. And I will place a stop loss of 24 pips right here and the take profit. We can go certainly all the way up here. Yeah, let's go all the way up here, 70 pips. Okay, and I am in the trade again. I can even extend the win, and we will see how this plays out. What the hell was that? Did you see that, guys? One candlestick and the win. We got the win instantly. And if you think now that I have tested these things, you are absolutely crazy with a random number generator. You're absolutely crazy. Absolutely, if you believe that I have tested those things. If I knew that this would happen so quickly, I would go ahead and I would transfer my take profit all the way up here. This is besides the point, because we are already in profit and we are very happy. Now, I see another fair value gap being created. I'm not done. I would love to extend it. So this is against me what happened. Of course we won, but I wanted to see some candlesticks, and according to what I see, I would extend the take profit all the way up here. Unfortunately, now this didn't happen. At least we got the win, which is something. This is as realistic as possible, with the same, so realistic as I'm doing every single day in my group. Now this, you understand, this is untradeable, because look how large this thing is. Can you see it? How large this thing from here until here is. It is 41 pips. I'm not gonna buy here. Even though we grabbed liquidity below the previous candlestick, this previous candlestick violated the FVG. I'm not gonna be buying here, I'm gonna let price play out. And here you go, we came even further down. This is not what I wanna see for the strategy, I don't care that it played out, but you see that if we would be able to extend this one, this would go all the way up, as I told you. Now, this, let's check out. Okay, this is a trade. Again, this right here is a trade. A rectangle. All of this thing was my FVG. Okay, all this thing from here until here. Let me zoom in. Look at that. Now, guys, what is happening here? This is, of course, in this occasion, you might say, Chris, you said there needs to be an additional manipulation. You are right. The best case scenario here would be, now we have created some liquidity below this candlestick, for this candlestick right here to be manipulated. Again, nonetheless, the way this happened, I am willing very much to enter here and I will do so. Of course, I have some discretion right here, but you can learn if you stay here with me and follow. Why am I entering also here? Look, the stop loss, guys, is gonna be small. I have a constant 1% risk stop loss. The stop loss is gonna be below this area. It's a 13 pip stop loss. In order for me to hit my 3 to 1, I need price to go over here. I will extend it a bit more than 3 to 1, just a little bit more. Okay, this is my 3 to 1 reward to risk, and you see I have used real spreads. I'm at minus 33.24 on the bottom of the screen. You can see it. Let's see. You see, we came very close to being stopped out. We are at 1-to-1 RR and we are stopped out. This is gonna happen. It is fine. We are still up. Profit loss 0.8%. Let's see, let's check out what is happening. Now we might have reacted, let's see, from even from these areas. Yeah, exactly, we tapped on this FVG and maybe we are just going down. We shall see that, of course. We are tapping on an order block as well. I am following just the past leg. This is not enough for me to take a trade. I don't like this price action and we are not going to be entering anywhere near this occasion, this situation. Exactly. Now I'm still having a bullish bias here. Let's go ahead and draw again our fair value gap, and our fair value gap is this one. We are entering within the area. This is the perfect candlestick again. We grabbed liquidity below this one. Again, I would love to see a candlestick such as this pin bar and then a grab of liquidity below that, but those are perfect examples for us. We should take these trades. New instant order. 1% risk. We are still in profit. That's why we are going for large RR. I didn't check out. It is 16 pips. Okay. So let's do a 48 pip, exactly right here, take profit and let's go for it. There you go, we got stopped out. Now, if I am to enter this thing, I will not enter this thing, I will be waiting. We are in a loss of 0.2%. Pay attention now. 0.2% loss only. Let's see, I see my fair value gap down here. I'm just waiting for price to get back inside it. And my fair value gap is here. Now, the very same thing. We can take the trade right here, or we can wait, as I said, for an additional break below this area right here. And because I want to do the thing as I showed it to you, so here actually I shouldn't have entered because I showed that I should be waiting for another break. Hopefully this will not play out. I will wait for an additional break. Beautiful. This is it now. And this candlestick broke below and came right back into the range. So here we shouldn't be entering according to what I showed you. Here we shouldn't be entering either. So those two examples actually that I entered, I shouldn't have entered. New instant order. Let's go ahead. Now the manipulation has happened. 19 pips. Take profit 60. Let's do 64. Buy. Let's see. We are in the trade. We are out of the trade, but I'm gonna be entering again. I see an additional grab of liquidity. Now, I will show you what I want to say. Now, look at the stop loss and look at the take profit that we will have trading. New instant order. Okay, we are buying. The stop loss is just 17 pips. The take profit is gonna be above this area, 84 pips, guys. There we go. And we are out of the trade. It doesn't matter. You will see how I will turn this thing into a win. Now we have a bearish bias, clearly. Let's go ahead and place the rectangle. We have done our first candlestick. Let's check out for another candlestick. This might be enough in this occasion. Let's go ahead and say trading new instant order, and let's go ahead and sell. Stop loss right above this area. How many pips is that? 17 pips. Take profit, guys. I will go all the way down here. Okay, I'm gonna sell this thing. Let's go. And we are out of the trade. Now, I went forward some candlesticks in order to check out some form of equal lows. I don't like this candlestick. So nothing is being manipulated here. This is a candlestick that is of high interest to me. And of course, you see we are at minus 3%. I don't really care about that. Generally speaking, I'm not risking 1% in my trades, but you will see that with this simplistic strategy, with a stop loss of 15 pips now and a take profit, we will go 66. Let's see, yeah, 4-1. Let's go here. And we are outside of the trade. Let's go one step backwards. Again here, I am willing to place yet another trade. With a stop loss right above the area. Now I believe what I want has been confirmed. My take profit is gonna be all the way down there. Let's see. Okay, we are in profit. We will, nice. This is now covering almost all of the losses. Let's see. Boom. Just boom. Look at the profit now, guys. Look at the profit. Plus 1.36 to prove to you that, and I will continue with the back testing. Here, by the way, pay very close attention. What I did, I told you I took the first trade correctly because I saw the manipulation. The second trade and the third trade, for those of you who are paying very close attention, did I follow what I showed you at the beginning? No, I didn't. Why? Because we had a rejection here and I said we need to see another rejection before we enter. So actually what I showed you was not presented to us right here. So this one and this one should have been avoided as trades. This one as well, I should have seen a manipulation below this pin bar right here, and then I should have entered. I didn't do that. Hopefully now you are learning how to follow the strategy correctly. These right here were both correct. So imagine the mistakes that a trader can do, as I'm doing in this realistic backtesting. This is a mistake and this is a mistake. This and this are not the things that I showed you. You should though be trading this. And how did I do that, by the way? This is a little bit bizarre. You should be trading this thing right here, those trades right here, and all of those trades exactly right here. And reward to risk is also very important. Go and hit what you see with your bias. So here you see I didn't go for a fixed 3-to-1 RR, because why would I do that? If price now is so bearish, I am expecting it manipulated thousands of traders, but because we got stuck, we were only on the 4-hour time frame right here, we didn't get manipulated 5,000 times. We entered 1 in this manipulation, lost 2 here and 3 here. Traders entered 2,000 times here. So now we won the overall lows, we grabbed them. Very nice target. I'm doing everything live, as you can see. So there is no room for discretion. Here this might be even a reversal. Let's see what happened, guys. We grabbed liquidity, I think even below this area. No, we didn't below this area, but I think we grabbed those lows. Of course we did. We got the win right here. This might even be a reversal. Let's move a little bit forward. Okay. Okay, you see here, we missed something. I did miss something and I'm gonna take the trade. I'm an idiot, actually. I'm an absolute idiot here. You will allow me this thing only. I know what I'm doing right now, that I stopped and I'm going back, is not good, because this is not how you backtest in the end of the day. This example right here is not correct by my side. I apologize. I don't mean to insult your intelligence, I know it, but if we are to check out some statistics together, let's take the correct trades. Because I said, if you remember also from the ChrisFX video, the current leg, I wasn't taking into account liquidity. Now I'm thinking in the overall picture, but I need to test only this strategy. You see how tough real backtesting is. It is as if you are trading the real markets. You see, I did many mistakes right here. This is a high. And what did I say when I present the video at the beginning? This is trendline liquidity. And then you go ahead and you have this manipulation, okay? Tell me please if I didn't say it at the beginning. It was my very first example. So if you think that I am manipulating this thing, I don't know what to say. I will keep taking the trades for those of you who want to learn. And these guys, let's do it at 10 pips stop loss. Let's leave a little bit of space and the take profit. Let's go all the way down here, 38 pip. Okay, we are in the trade with realistic spreads. This is at 1.5 to 1 RR. Boom. And we are at 5.65% win. After two major mistakes over here. Now nonetheless we have grabbed a ton of liquidity. Let's see how we're gonna proceed. Let's just go ahead. Now we're still bearish. I'm gonna be following the current leg as I said. Here we go. There are many fair value gaps. You see the bearish momentum. If somebody would extend the wins all the way down, this is more like swing trading, of course, so you could possibly extend even your wins. I know we are in an FVG. This is quite interesting here, guys. We are inside this FVG. We created a high, we broke above it, and now we have this candlestick. A continuation is very possible, even though this leg is overextended. Let's go to the daily and check it out. But it is possible that this might be continuing as it is. Something is telling me that there will be, let's check out the weekly a little bit right here. Yeah, something is telling me that we might have some form of reversal. I mean, a further push up to grab this liquidity above this high. But if I am to follow the strategy, I should enter here and I will say trading new instant order, and I will sell again with a stop loss. I will leave some space this time, guys. This is 11 pips. I will do it 16 pips stop loss and a take profit of 60 pips in this occasion. This is more than enough for me. Let's go. We are in profit. I could even close this at 1 to 1 RR. and we are outside of the trade. This was exactly what I was being afraid of, guys. This was exactly the thing. Okay, now the very same thing is happening here. Okay, the question is, what are we doing here? Are we entering after this one? There is something I don't like. Yeah, there is something we don't like here, guys. The bullish momentum. The so-called bullish momentum. So we are waiting for the very same thing. We have a rejection of this fair value gap. Let's go ahead and say rectangle. A fair value gap is over here. And by the way, as long as I'm doing this thing right here, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, this one and the other one, ChrisFX. This one happened so quickly, it was impossible. Here we might enter, let's see, wait one moment. Subscribe to this channel and the other channel, okay, ChrisFX, which is the main channel. I will really appreciate it, and go ahead and enroll in the best academy or mentoring ever. It is by far my academy and my mentoring. You will see I have only satisfied customers. Nothing more than that. I'm one of the only, if not the only one, who is trading live and showing the trades live, and with huge success, of course. Here we grabbed those equal lows, we grabbed this one as well. Nonetheless, this FVG is kind of huge. I don't really like it. There you go. I will move forward is what I wanted to say. If I see a break below this week now and a rejection, I will go long. Nonetheless, I also see the current leg. You see what I'm forgetting here. I'm so focused on this one, but the current leg, I missed all the current legs. One current leg was here and it played out. Another current leg is this one right here, but I need to see a rejection above the high again if I am to enter. I didn't see something like that. Here, nonetheless, we are perfectly fine respecting still this fair value gap. We might be moving lower, or this might be our chance to go higher after all of those manipulations. I don't really like this price action. I'm gonna move forward, of course. Not good, not the thing that I wanna see. Okay. Now I have an inversion fair value gap, and the inversion fair value gap has been printed exactly right here, a double fair value gap. Let's see if this gets rejected. Shall I say that this gets respected? It is kind of bad that we penetrated. Of course I can readjust it a bit, but we penetrated a little bit with a body below it. This is what I don't like, but I'm seriously still considering taking this trade. We are still very bullish here. Let's see, am I gonna take this trade? Let me think about it. I'm not, I don't really like it. It breaks my rules. If a body breaks below, maybe I'm making a huge mistake, but I'm not gonna take the trade. I didn't make a huge mistake, guys. This was not a huge mistake. Let's wait for some clearer price action when this is absolutely nuts what is happening right here. Okay, we are within the FVG. We rejected again, nothing. There is nothing that I can trade. I am only judging candlesticks here. Okay. Here I have FVGs 1 and 2, and I don't have a breach, let's say, of the previous candlestick's high, which makes it impossible for me to trade it. This was one breach right here, so theoretically we could have entered here, but the problem is that this week penetrated below the previous candlestick. I wanna take another win before I end this backtesting, guys. And of course you can look at multiple pairs, you don't need to wait on Euro US dollar only. Now this one, pay close attention to this one. Yeah, we are overextended, let's say, towards the downside. This one, even though there is just one tap on the candlestick, on the FVG, excuse me, we have already grabbed all of this liquidity. Look right here, all of this liquidity. I will really think about this one. And let's wait for the rules. Let's wait for another candlestick to break above it. Nothing. Okay, FVG, guys. Where is it? New FVG. We have tapped on it. If we reject, we are entering. There we go. Here we are entering. No question about that. Let's go ahead and see. Trading new instant order. Look at the stop loss now. The stop loss is gonna be very little and the take profit is gonna be all the way up there. Those are things that you can take advantage of. Let's do it 15 pips. And the take profit, guys, is gonna be not here. It can be all the way up here. By the way, 89 pips. Buy. You know how much this is. And we are out of the trade, of course. Now, okay, this is a nice one because I see penetration over here. And we have grabbed the equal lows, guys. We have grabbed the equal lows and we have been manipulated ourselves here. So I might be entering this one. I don't like that I have another FVG below it though. Let me think about it a little bit. I would like to see this candlestick being bullish. This is a little bit tricky. You see, it is as if I'm trading live with this strategy and I can feel what a trader would feel in the real market. This might be a trade still. You know what? We tested. This is the problem that I have right here. That we have tested. If I'm to take the current leg, this is where I'm also seeing a problem. If I am to take the current leg is this leg over here, guys. And this we would miss if we don't look at the overall picture. So the current legs change the whole time. If I am to sell this right now, if I am to sell to continue with the bearish momentum, I don't have enough space, of course, until here because the stop loss is gonna be a little bit, oh, this is a little bit huge. What I can do in this occasion, I can place a pending order, a sell limit order right here, or let me do something. I will say new instant order and I will sell with the stop loss not above the high but a lower stop loss above the FVG. Sell, guys. Stop loss over here and take profit. Oh my god, this is not good. Let me see. This is 39 pips and this is 114. This is not good at all, actually. What shall I do here? Okay, now we have entered this FVG. We are in profit. Do I want to go all the way down there? That's my question. Probably we should go for it. Let me see. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Okay. Oof. Guys, I'm gonna close the trade right here. I don't like it at all. This trade is gonna be closed right here. So we won 0.71. Hopefully it doesn't go down. Oh my god. Ah no, I would have lost. I would have lost right here. Okay. Okay, not the best price action right here, no question about that. Another FVG has been created, and this might be a trade, even though, as I said again, this candlestick right here is bearish, and I would prefer for it to be bullish than I would be entering. I don't like this thing right here. Nonetheless, we had created equal lows. We had entered the FVG, I think. Had we? No, we hadn't. That's the issue. So I'm not gonna enter here, guys. There you go. Nothing to trade over here. And I wanna take another trade, really. Okay. We missed it. Let's go back. No, we didn't. I thought I saw an FVG. I'm an idiot. We didn't miss shit. I am a little bit confused, to be honest. My God, those candlesticks make my brain go like crazy. And this price action is not good. So let's zoom out a little bit. There is a huge fair value gap. This tapped on the fair value gap. Okay, we forget about it unless price comes back into it. This is kind of good. I will explain why. Huge fair value gap right here. It was right here. We came right back to it and we left instantly. Then look what happened. We broke below here and we came above. People entered again right here. Look, we came broke on a lower time frame, came here, broke above, back, then almost equal lows, and now we break once and for all, as it seems. So let's see, more liquidity has been grabbed, trendline liquidity, more equal lows on a lower time frame. You don't need to be on a lower time frame, and this might be an entry here. What do you think? I think we maybe should be waiting for another break and the bullish candlestick, even though I might be missing a huge opportunity here. Okay, here still let's wait. Here we could have entered a long, but you know what, when you see huge fair value gaps such as this one, there is a lot of manipulation many times. Maybe we should have entered this trade and it could have been a loss. Here I saw this FVG. You see, you will tell me, Chris, you are cherry picking. Yeah, but you're right. I also cherry picked right here that I had one entry into my fair value gap, which happened with this candlestick right here, and a breach of it, so I should have entered short, but I didn't. So I'm cherry picking on both sides. Nothing major to see. An FVG has been created, of course. We came back to it. Nothing. Okay, now the current leg is this leg right here. Nonetheless, we are respecting this fair value gap. Now, as I said, I want to see another break above this area if I am to enter. Otherwise, I'm not entering. Let's see. Equal highs, that's fantastic. Oops, and we break right above it. Now, current leg. Let's delete those things. Current leg is this one, and we have an FVG. Okay, now this is my double FVG. I might go short now. And I see nothing, guys. So probably this is now April, actually. Not too many trades, but you can have many pairs at the same time. Okay. I don't see any more trades, to be honest, guys. So since this date right here, December, the end of December, it was January, let's say, February, March, April, it is 4 months. Well, it is fine. We are up a 4.28% and we should be up a 6.28. Those two trades that I took here and here were not exactly what I showed you. Okay, so they were not at all what I showed you. I think if I don't see something now, I'm gonna be ending this backtesting. Yeah guys, I'm gonna be ending this backtesting. I have become very tired. Let's check out this one. If we take this last trade, let me see here. Even though the current leg is this leg right here, here we fulfill what I said, and we fulfill the trend line liquidity as well right here. Okay, so let me go ahead and say I like that the stop loss is gonna be small. I can target this liquidity down here. Let's take another trade, even though I might regret it. Trading new instant order. I'm gonna sell this thing and I'm gonna say stop loss right above this area, 30 pips stop loss, and take profit a little bit below this area, which is 103 pips. God be with us, and we are at 2-to-1 RR. We can even close that right now for an exceptional 6-to-1, but I'm not gonna close it. Boom! Fantastic. So we have gone a 7.88%. This was a fantastic trade actually, right here. It was a fantastic way to finish with this backtesting, and I'm gonna say save backtest, Euro-US-dollar, 4 hour for busy ladies and gentlemen. And what we're gonna do now, guys, we're gonna go to statistics, statistical center. We're gonna say source, source, import from backtest, easy, and we're gonna find out this one, 4 hour busy for busy ladies and gentlemen. And you see how we performed. Max losing streak -6%. Win ratio, look at the win ratio right here, guys. You see 35.71%, but we're winning a lot when we're winning. The maximum drawdown is right here. We have made a 7.8%, okay, with a profit factor of 1.87. Anything above 1 is a winning strategy. And you see the growth on the top left of the screen, okay, right here. And we have the overall stats right here. Trades 14, we had 5 winners and 9 losers. Okay, so even though we have been doing that, you see the average profit is 3.4%, guys. So the largest winning trade is a 5.7%. You have to go for high reward to risk ratio. Average win to loss ratio 3.36 to 1. It is, in other words, a 3.4 to 1 RR. Fantastic, we have grown our account. The strategy works perfectly fine, at least for how long we have tested it right here at a random point in time. Go ahead and learn from a realistic trader such as myself. I have a bunch of lessons in my academy, probably most lessons than anyone else. I'm taking you from beginner to absolute advanced, absolute expert. Ask the people who have the lifetime how well they're doing. I have new people who have enrolled, they knew almost nothing about trading and they became funded, or they are in the process of becoming funded within 1 month, guys. So this is gonna do it for this one. Subscribe to the channel and my the main channel, ChrisFX, that most of you know me from. This is gonna do it for today, traders. The SMC Trader signing out.